Alright guys, we're gonna do this kind of long ass rating on Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater. I saw that she recently liked his Instagram post after he came back to Instagram, so I wanted to see if we could see what's going on and what's gonna happen. Off the bat, I can tell you that every single poll was negative. It's a bunch of reversed cards. So, like usual, I'll tell you the meaning of each and then we'll get into the interpretation together and figure it out together. Okay, so for starters, we have the Nine of Wands upright. That's a pretty defensive card. So let's see. The upright Nine of Wands shows that you are in a very strong position. You have fought long and hard to get where you are, and have endured heavy challenges, particularly in work. Being constantly vigilant and ingenious can be exhausting. However, so use your energy wisely. Okay, this card highlights the fine balance between being adequately defended and being defensive. While it's appropriate to establish and protect your boundaries, defensiveness keeps you in a negative mindset. The 9 often comes up in a reading to show a person who is fearful that his or her idea or other work will be stolen. Interesting, because Ari is definitely defensive, so this has to be her. The Fool is about exactly what you would think it is, being a fool, making leaps without thinking about the calculated risk and measure. So it's like the Fool is defending something that doesn't need to be defended. Because watch, we'll move on to the Star and you'll see why. Also, I should note that the Star is actually the soulmate sign, but because it's reversed, that means he is in fact not her soulmate, even if she thinks that he is. Which I don't think she does. I think she's kind of deluding herself right now because she's already gone through the effort of getting him and him leaving his family and all that shit. Okay, so reversed. In the reverse position, the Star can show giving up too easily. You may be too attached to a fantasy scenario. After all, starlight is bewitching, while overlooking the details. Alternatively, you may feel lulled into a false sense of security, an adventure that has no foundation and little chance of success. Again, you guys, this relationship, no real foundation and a little chance of success. It's not gonna work. It's just not, and we all know that. So like the first 3 cards are saying the Fool is defending something that's not gonna work. Unfortunately, Ari's the Fool in this situation. Now the World's reversed. When reversed, the World shows you are ready to move on, but feel blocked, or don't feel you are deserving of success. It can also show hanging on to one ambition that eludes you. And if so, it's time to redefine what you want and adjust your expectations, as you may be clinging on to a dream to the exclusion of all else. So this is saying that she already knows that this isn't the right fit and she should move on, but she's kind of being stubborn here because she already, her people already came out and said that they were together. They're trying to act like it's an authentic thing, that they didn't cheat even though they did. So she doesn't want to look stupid by leaving him immediately. But this, and I said this before in a prior reading, that she's already checked out, you guys. Even if it looks like she's not, she's over this guy. She's trying to cling on because she thinks that she has to, but she knows it's not the right fit. She already knows. Okay, let's move on to the Two of Swords. When reversed, the traditional meaning of the Two of Swords is deception and being blind to someone's manipulation. This card applies particularly to partnerships, love, friendships, and business. If your intuition is telling you that someone is dishonest, pay attention and carry out your own detailed investigation. Interesting. I think this has to do with her being blinded between two roads. The road where she stays with him and the road where she goes. Because it's reversed, it's like she doesn't want to make the choice. But she knows she's going to have to eventually. She's got to leave this guy. It's not what she envisioned it to be. I'm just saying, guys, Ariana does not love this man, and she's like barely interested in him. He's already lost any hype that he had. Okay, let's move on to the Five of Wands, but I already know that's like the internet's opinions. But let's go to the Hierophant, actually. Okay, when reversed, the Hierophant shows poor leadership. He may be misled by an incompetent or egotistic individual. Interesting. Poor advice. The Hierophant can show institutions that need restructuring. So this is like the card of all the people fighting. This is like the internet's opinions about what's happening. Okay? Public perception. The Hierophant is like reverse. It's like she doesn't want to admit that she was wrong because her ego is at the forefront of this. Okay, let's move on to Seven of Swords. The reverse Seven of Swords shows a tendency to give up rather than take a stand. It may feel unnatural to you to think like your opponents. Otherwise, you may surrender too soon when a colleague tries to disempower you. May feel unnatural to you to think like your opponent and anticipate their next move. This attitude will defend what is yours. Okay. Again, she's only defending this because of public perception already. How much he's lost, how much she's lost. It's like she feels like she has to go through with this just to make everything that they lost worth it. But Ariana is just not feeling it, guys. She's over it, but she's afraid to say she's over it. Interesting that there's a Three of Swords here because this is about betrayal. I believe she's going to betray him in this relationship, guys. Okay, let's go to the Magician really quick. When the good magician is reversed, he turns trickster. So this card can show you being misled by a charming manipulator. What you see is not what you get, and it's all show, not truth. The Magician. I'm sorry, but I do not think that the Magician is Ethan in any way. He just does not seem socially aware enough, or like he just doesn't even seem like personally aware to be this manipulative. He just seems kind of dumb, if I'm being honest. Ari has much more experience with relationships and hopping in and out of them. This guy was so stupid that he couldn't even come up with a good excuse for why he left his wife and little newborn baby. So Steph, not the charming manipulator. I don't even think he's that good of an actor, if I'm being honest. Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, I need to ask you guys a question here. Who in Ariana's life or Ethan's life is an Aquarius? Because an Aquarius keeps hopping up here. I don't know if it's just to signify an air sign, like if Ethan's an air sign, but it's really weird that Aquarius keeps coming up in almost every card. So I just want to know if anyone around them, or yeah, if anyone's an Aquarius. But okay, 5 of Swords. The traditional meaning of this 5 of Swords is battle and loss. It often shows family disputes, conflicts with managers, and also being the victim of the system. In relationships, the card predicts tension and conflict. Overall, the 5 of Swords reveals ongoing stress, continual challenges to your position, and often defeat. Okay, so like we said, she is fighting for this relationship even though there is no chance of it working. 7 of Pentacles reversed is hard work not paying off. So it's like no matter how hard they fight to prove this relationship is genuine and real, it's not. I mean, it's real in the sense that, like, it's not PR or anything. But it's not real in the sense that they don't want to be together as much as they want to make you think they want to be together. The only reason Ari is defending him now is because she feels bad. And that's the honest truth. Page of Swords reversed. When reversed, the clever Page of Swords becomes manipulative and cunning. Be cautious about information you receive now, as it may not be reliable. As a person, the reverse page can be a gossip. You guys. Who the fuck is this? This is an air sign. Is Ethan an air sign? I can't remember if he was a Gemini or not. If someone can find out his zodiac sign and let me know, that'd be great. But it looks like he might, after they split, he might start coming out and talking shit about her and like painting her as the villain, which would be really stupid on his part. I'm sure he would do it to like save his family and everything, but it'd be kind of like biting the hand that feeds, because he's only more popular because of his association with her. If he turns around and starts talking shit to make himself the victim, I don't think it's going to work out in his favor as much as he thinks it will. But it does look like he's going to do that. Because look at Judgment. Because if you look at Judgment, it's like a father, a mother, a child. That's like Ethan and his family. He's going to, I bet you anything, he's going to try to say that she was responsible for why he left. And like she manipulated him in some way. Even though that's obviously not the truth. You can't fucking manipulate someone into doing that. He wanted to. They're both kind of shitty people, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is gonna end. Like I said, this is gonna end soon. She's not into it. He's gonna be bitter once she ends it. And then we're gonna have ongoing dramas, so